In Printshop version 2.0, we're introducing new job statuses. There are several different statuses when you think about sales order. There is a status of on hold, open, completed and balanced with regards to sales order. There is also some job statuses with regards to production complete and ready for production. From the purchasing perspective, we have all goods purchased and all goods allocated. So these were all the statuses that were available in the older version. In the new version, in Printshop 2.0, we're introducing multiple job cards, and each job card can have its own status. So you can really track and trace where every job is. So let's take a look at the new job statuses in Printshop 2.0. So job statuses. In 2.0, we're introducing several different statuses. By default, all job cards that you create will have the definition of a new status, and then from there onwards the user can click on and open the job card to work on the job card in terms of setting up the data, setting up the specifications for the job card, and then once that's set up, you can pass that information on to the production manager, who would then click on the in process status. So in process really indicates that the production has started, making sure that they have all the products in stock in the warehouse to print, provided they also have the job approval done. That's when really the in process button is clicked to start the production. Between the production starting and the production ending, you could go through several different stages in terms of picking a product, keeping the screen print screens ready, starting the production of printing, whether it is screen print, embroidery, or digital or promotional products that you're printing, and then ultimately finishing the production and packaging. So between the start and the end, if you do want to put it on hold for a reason due to failure of a system or failure of any processes, then you can actually put the entire job card on hold. And then also resume it by releasing it off the hold. And then ultimately, the production manager, when he finishes the job, can come back and make that particular job card as completed. So these are the new job statuses available in Printshop 2.0. Let's take a look at the screens and walk you through that. Notice I have opened up a sales order here with few line items. I already created my job cards for those job types. I'm going to open up the embroidery job card here, and you'll notice right away that status is new. So here is where the salesperson or the artist or the production guys can actually work on this job specification. So in order to do that, they'll go ahead and click on open job card, which will then create the status as open. So go ahead and do that and hit save. As you're making changes to this job card, you will notice a new tab called the audit. The audit keeps track of who's opening the job and who's working on it. In this case, it's me as an administrator, but in this case, if it was an artist, or it could be an art director or salesperson working on this job, they will have their ID show up here. So it's always good to see that the progression of this job from all the way from the new to completed. So with that thought process of the job being open, the next possible step is, let's assume that this art was already done, an image was uploaded, and art approval is done as well. So now we have the goods in the warehouse and ready to print, at which point the production manager can come in and put this particular job in process, thereby kickstarting the production work. So as the production works goes on, you can also go ahead and wrap up the work and hit complete job card, or you could say, maybe there is an exception, there was an error, there was power failure or anything of that nature. You can put this job card on hold. So I'm going to go ahead and put on hold, which basically tells everyone in the department that this job is on hold. Now again, using Acumatica's business events, you can write an event to trigger and send an email notification to the sales rep or to CSR or to your customer, notifying them that this job was on hold. So that's a really nice cool feature that you can make use of using different statuses. You can use Acumatica's business events to send emails out. So for whatever reason it's on hold, I can actually release from the hold as well. That puts the document back into in process. And now I can go ahead and let's assume that we finished the job, and I can come back and I click on complete job card. Again, this is, I'm showing you in kind of a fast mode here, but it is a process that people follow. Open up each job card and they can update the status of the job as and when they complete that particular step. So this is the new job status feature that we have introduced in Printshop 2.0. In this new version, we also added a new generic inquiry which can be accessed from the Printshop in sales or job cards. What does this generic inquiry do? It lets me to choose the order type and the order number to see all the line items on the sales order. You can also see that all the job cards are assigned to it and the status of each job card in this case. So again, you can color code using Acumatica's coloring system to indicate that if it's completed, it's green. If it's on hold, I can make it as red. So you can take advantage of that feature as well. Notice on the right, I have the side panels where I can readily access my job card. In this case, if it's an embroidery, I can click on the job embroidery print to access the job card of type embroidery, and I can see the status is completed. I can move down to screen print here, and I can click on the job screen print access side panel, and I can quickly go and be able to click on complete job card and move on to the next job card. So this is how you can access the job cards from a generic inquiry per sales order or a bunch of sales orders, and then be able to quickly update the status on each of these job cards. Now, you don't want to do manually. We have another little feature that we've introduced here. So access on Workspace Printshop and click on a new processing screen called Process Job Card Status. This screen allows you to pick multiple documents or multiple job cards and change its statuses. For instance, I can choose your embroidery as the type, and I can change the date from January 1st to 31st. It'll give me all the documents in the status of new. So I can change these two documents from new to open. So I can do a mass update of all the job cards and move their status from a new to another new status, which could be open or closed or completed. So I'm going to go ahead and select all and hit process, or I could have just hit process all. So I'm going to click process, which actually changes the status of these two documents, 139 and 140, to status as open. So now let's go back and again select embroidery, and this time we're going to select open as the status, and again choose January 1st to see all the other documents of type embroidery on different sales order. So now I can take this and move some of this from open to in process, which is the next stage in the job status. So I can click on that and hit process. So now we're able to update not just a job card, individual job cards, but you can do that on a mass update. So if you go down and just choose embroidery and again choose the January date and choose, in this case, instead of open, I'll choose in process. Now you'll see the same documents showing up here. So this is a quick way how a production manager can work on the job and be able to update the mass documents, all the job cards stages from in process to completed. So it's another way of optimizing your time. So definitely the Printshop 2.0 has some new features that production managers would really love to use them. Alright, to summarize, the Printshop 2.0 introduces the new job status feature. This helps the production team in scheduling so they can see how the job progresses from status new all the way till completed. This gives everyone a traceability in the system, allows the production managers to schedule the jobs on a daily basis. So take advantage of this scheduling feature in Printshop 2.0. Thank you.